Let's both get in the middle over here. So I know I said we weren't doing video, but I can't get us in Spotify yet, so. A little bit closer. Move your microphone to you, even though, yes, the microphone doesn't work. Do this number. Hopefully the freaking audio works. We've had instances where the audio doesn't work before. You might want your piece of paper. But, all right, this has started off great, guys. Hey, I don't really know what to call this. This is a podcast with a video, but I don't know what to call the channel. It's gone from Nerd Express to Blaze Arrow, and neither of those things really took off.
It's probably going to change again.
Yeah, most likely. So we're just going to call it a podcast. We're not going to give it a name. It's podcast. So, hey, welcome to the podcast, guys. This is, what's your name?
Orion. I am Orion.
You can speak up.
Okay, I am Orion.
That's Orion. I'm Jacob. Am I going to get copyrighted for this hat?
You shouldn't.
It's YouTube.
Yeah, probably take it out just in case.
I'm keeping it on.
Okay.
They'll just remove the video. So yeah, we have to be very, very careful with what we say here. I'm gonna move the laptop closer to us because I can see the audio thing and it's in the middle, and that's not great. So yeah, so closer. If I'm just doing this so we can get the best audio here. Hello, 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 hello. Now it's even worse. I'm confused. Does this paper have anything to do with anything? Hello, hello, hello. I don't know. But yeah. I'm very scared with this audio right now. Fuck it. We're going to go with it. So, yeah. We're just here talking about random things, talking about the NFL draft, and just how we're living our day-to-day lives during this sickness going around. Again, can't say what it's really called because YouTube's a bunch of pansies. So, yeah, Ryan, how's your day-to-day life been going?
Boring.
What you been doing?
Nothing. Sleeping, video games. That's about it.
Anything new you've been playing at all?
Recently got a PS4, so I've been playing the Uncharted series. Really good series.
Can you explain to the viewers why you're gay and got a PS4?
Well, I wasn't expecting it. My cousin just kind of came home one day and was like, yeah, this is yours now.
Yeah, he didn't pay for it, so at least we can give him that.
Yeah, so, I mean, I've been playing Uncharted on there, and I've been playing some Madden, 2K,
yeah,
Fortnite, Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Those are basically the main games. Like I said, I'm mostly on Xbox most of the time now, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've been playing a lot of Modern Warfare. I've been seeing that.
Yeah.
What made you get back into Modern Warfare? Like, he took a pretty long break from it because his Wi-Fi at his house wouldn't let him play. Yeah. So what made you get back into it?
And I was like, you know what, I'll just try it, see how I'll get back into it. I mean, it's been going good so far. I die a lot, but we won't talk about that.
Which one do you like more, multiplayer or Warzone?
Warzone, definitely.
Warzone?
Yeah, I've always been a fan of Battle Royale games. I mean, I went from PUBG to Fortnite to Apex. I went from PUBG to Fortnite to Apex to
Fortnite.
Back to Fortnite to
Warzone,
and now I also started H1Z1 on the PlayStation.
That's the first Battle Royale.
Yes.
How's that at all?
You're lucky to get maybe 40 to 50 people in the lobby. So, and I'm my second or third match I got to win. So I mean, it's not too bad. The shooting is very weird.
Are the graphics on it any good?
The graphics are actually better than you would expect.
What does it kind of like remind you of? More like a PUBG type graphic, more of a Fortnite type graphic?
Oh no, definitely PUBG.
PUBG and like a Warzone type thing?
I wouldn't even really say Warzone. I'd just say PUBG, but PUBG upgraded the graphics, if that makes sense. So it's like a lower grade of PUBG graphics.
Oh, wow.
If that
is it kind of buggy? Is it laggy?
No, not really. Not as like you would think. But again, like I said, only 40, 50 people in the game. I mean, the game's still getting updates. I actually just got an update for it the other day.
It's really weird.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting H1Z1 to still get updates.
Yeah. I mean, barely anyone plays it, but I mean, it's going good.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's awesome. I've been doing around the same thing, really. Sleeping, obviously eating. Yeah, I haven't been playing as much games as I would have expected.
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot more YouTube and Netflix. I binge watched. Finally watched The Office on request by so many people.
Yeah.
It was really good, actually. And you know how I am whenever I get into shows. I really get into shows. Just see my obsession with Friends and Supernatural.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched Supernatural 3 times. That's 14 seasons out right now. 15 on its 15th. You might want to look at. We don't have you in the thing.
There you go.
Here, scoot a little bit closer. There you go. There we are.
There we go.
There's his ugly face.
Oh, yes.
But so I got really into The Office. I'm watching a lot of stuff with John Krasinski in it, who played Jim. And I'm convinced now that he's the best human to ever live.
Oh.
He's great. You ever seen A Quiet Place?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. He's the main character.
Oh.
Yeah. Guy with the beard.
Yeah, no. I don't. Yeah.
You really should see A Quiet Place. It's a horror movie, but I think you've heard of it.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
It's of a family who can't speak. I mean, they can speak, but they can't talk. They can't make any noise because if they make noise, monsters will come out and get them. The monsters are blind, but they have insane hearing, so you have to be insanely quiet. It's like Bird Box, but instead of don't look, don't make noise. And it's actually good. Bird Box was terrible. But yeah, that's really what I've been doing. I got really back into Minecraft. My older brother, Chris, he made a realm, so I've been playing that quite a bit. Going to Texas here on the 16th. Wish you could come.
Yeah. Nice short trip would be nice, but it is what it is.
I'm hoping to take my driver's test here soon so I can drive with Hunter.
The place that opens back up on the Monday, I think it is.
Yeah, on the 4th.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to take my driver's test so Hunter doesn't have to drive the full 13 hours there.
Mm-hmm.
So I made a playlist on Spotify. I had like 400 songs and multiple playlists on YouTube, and I put all those songs into the same playlist on Spotify. So it takes me a good full 2 days to listen to that podcast. That playlist completely through. So I don't have to worry about going to sleep and it just playing random music because I know there's plenty of songs on there that's going to last me through the night.
Yeah.
But as you can see, wearing a Giants hat. So this is kind of about going over the NFL draft. Kind of not. We tried making an NFL podcast / channel. Didn't really work out. So this one's just about anything. So this part is going to be about the draft, though. So how have you felt overall about this draft?
I feel like there was a lot of talent that went to the wrong places, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely a lot of talent in this draft, but this is probably one of the best drafts we've had in a long time.
I feel so bad for Joe Burrow.
They just went to the wrong places, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you feel about your team? What team is your team?
I support the Steelers. I go with the Steelers. I've been a fan of the Steelers since the Super Bowl against Green Bay. Yeah. So
that's how you know he's not a bandwagon fan because they lost that Super Bowl.
Yeah. So I feel like it went decently good. I mean, there's one spot that I really disagree with that we picked up a running back in the draft, but we will talk about that in a minute.
I mean, it's a good thing you didn't pick him up with your first round, with your second round draft pick.
Yeah.
Because Green Bay, on the other hand, first round draft pick, Jordan Love. Oh my God.
I don't even think they picked. Did they pick a receiver?
They might have. I didn't really follow their draft.
Maybe one, but they really needed receivers. Like, all they got is Devontae right now. That's all they got.
Yeah, I didn't really follow their draft a lot other than the mistakes that they made.
Yeah.
So if they made any good decisions, I don't really know. I hate the Packers, so I live for them to make a mistake.
Yeah. Okay.
And just like everybody made fun of me last year with picking Daniel Jones, I'm going to make fun of fucking Jordan Love.
Watch him do a game and pass for like 400 yards.
Hey, listen, motherfucker. Aaron Rodgers is going to start for the next 4 years. Okay, so I don't want to hear anything.
Hey, you still got a preseason, though. Watch him break out in the preseason.
Daniel broke out in the preseason. Yeah. We won all 4 games in the preseason.
Yeah.
And then we went on to win 6 in the regular.
Maybe you should have done your
preseason
lineup.
Shut the hell up. We had a semi-difficult season last season.
I feel like you all definitely have potential. It's just I feel like players weren't stepping up like they should have, and then the injury to Saquon really did not help anything.
And the injury to Alec Ogletree, and the injury to Evan Ingram,
and then Slayton.
Oh my God, we lost all our good players.
Injuries caused you. I'm not even joking. If you all had a healthy team, you all would have had a above 500 season.
Yeah, and you want to know what's bullshit to me? Not all. It's every person who got injured at different times. So as soon as Saquon got injured and he came back, Evan got injured.
Yeah.
As soon as Evan came back, Alec got injured. Yeah. As soon as Alec came back, Evan got injured again.
Yeah.
We were consistently out of our top playmakers.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make that an excuse as to why we won 6 games. I'm going to say it didn't help.
Well, yeah, the injuries definitely didn't help. And like I was saying, what was it, yesterday? I feel like if Daniel worked on his turnovers because he threw a lot of interceptions.
But he was tied for 7th out of 78, I believe, quarterbacks for the most amount of touchdowns.
Yeah.
Tied for 7th.
He basically pulled a Jameis Winston 30 for 30 interceptions and touchdowns, but he didn't have 30 interceptions. But he didn't have 30 touchdowns. You know what I mean?
He had 26 touchdowns.
Okay.
24 passing, 2 rushing.
Okay. Yeah. So, it was that kind of season for him. So, if he definitely worked on the interceptions, I would definitely say that you all got something to go on next year.
And back to the draft, what most of his turnovers were fumbles out of the pocket and sacks.
Yeah.
And that's because we had a shit line.
Yeah.
And this draft, we picked up 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. It depends on where you put this guy. 3 or 4 linemen this draft.
Yeah. Which is, I think it's going to help you all out.
Andrew Thomas alone is going to make a pretty big
he's got the size. A man should not be able to move for his size.
Yeah. He was 6'5", 315.
And that man can move.
Yeah, he's 6'5", 315.
A man shouldn't be able to move. What did he play? Right tackle, right guard, left tackle, left guard?
He's a tackle. I don't know what. I think he was left.
Okay, well,
don't quote me on that though.
Yeah, so the way he can just move. You're definitely got protection on the left side. The way he can just get out of his spot and just get by Daniel and just the way he blocks too. The way he drives people to the ground is insane. And
he has amazing focus on the field. If you have seen his what is the word I'm looking for?
What?
His highlights. If you had seen his highlights, he can easily go from blocking one person to blocking another that's heading straight for the quarterback.
Yeah.
Or heading straight for the receiver.
Yeah.
He can make split decisions like that.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's going to be a great help for our offense.
Oh, yeah. Since y'all got that offensive line taken care of, draft some tackles, guards, and everything like that, I definitely feel like Daniel's going to be more protected, which is going to cause him to get more passes out and everything.
And see, a lot of people were upset that we didn't get Isaiah, and I was kind of on the edge whenever we didn't get Isaiah, but the more I sit with it, the more okay I am with the decision, because what I have to realize is that no matter how many playmakers we have on that field, if our quarterback is not protected, we are not getting that ball off.
Oh, yeah, and
no matter if you have Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley, if you have Alvin Kamara, if you have all these big names on one team, they're not going to make any difference. Can't get the ball off.
Yeah, exactly. So, And speaking of the run game, I definitely feel like Saquon's even going to have a bigger year than last year. Definitely,
he's actually going to have defense this year.
Yeah,
he's going to have people blocking for him.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's him and Slayton are going to go off.
Oh, I feel like Ingram's going to go off too. I feel like Ingram's going to have
if he's good, if his head's good. Because if he goes in and he gets another concussion, because once you get a concussion, you're more susceptible. And he almost got 2 last year.
Didn't you all? Golden Tate. Yeah, Golden Tate. I feel like he's going to do some damage for y'all. I mean, your offense is.
Who's that really good guy that we traded? I was pissed when we traded him. I can't remember his name.
I don't know.
We traded him to the Saints.
Oh, Jenkins.
Yeah, Janoris Jenkins.
Yes.
Oh my God, I want him back. Yeah.
So, picking up that corner, I think he's going to replace this spot.
Which corner? There's multiple.
Okay, well, just one corner.
Okay, because our team doesn't know how to fucking draft other than like 2 good picks.
Okay, well,
we had 10 picks. We picked up 3, maybe 4 linebackers if you want to count our edge rusher, Carter Coughlin, as a linebacker. Like he really is, but he just plays edge.
Yeah.
So I'm going to count them. We got 4 linebackers this draft, and we picked up like 3 during the offseason. And we have like 3 already on our team.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay.
Why?
Okay, 3 that you know of. I mean, I'm pretty sure you got more than 3 on your team. I mean.
Oh, yeah, secondaries and and stuff like that. But
you're out here pulling a Bears thing. They got I think they said 10 tight ends on their team.
You have like 4 running backs
that we know of. I mean, there's always someone to fill in. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's one that was undrafted. I'm pretty sure we'll pick up that was undrafted. And
how did it make you feel when we got another running back this draft?
It bugs me. So our running game was okay. Our running game wasn't.
Your running game was almost on point.
Our running game wasn't good last year, just because with all the injuries Connor had, and then the players that filled in didn't really have much experience. So
and you were forced to use your 3rd string quarterback.
Yeah.
But I want to give you guys props to this. You had to use your 3rd string quarterback. Ben was not there. Connor was not there a lot of the time, and you guys were literally
Juju wasn't there.
Juju wasn't there, and you guys were only literally 1 game off from making it into the wild card. So I think this year with Ben being back, Connor being healthy,
Juju being healthy,
you having another receiver on your team,
and then plus also picking up the with us also picking up a safety too. I mean, it's going to help us on defense too, and
especially with us with the new rule with 7 teams from each division, not division, conference. Going. Yeah, you're definitely going into the wild card this year. If you're definitely going into the wild card, if not the actual playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, I think Ravens will get ahead of us, of course.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. So
it's Lamar.
Yeah. I was actually watching some ESPN like reporters are saying that they don't think Lamar's going to have as big of a season.
See, a lot of people are saying that he's going to get injured real soon because of the way he plays.
He is. Already see it takes one player just to get that hit off.
Yeah, and every quarterback that has played like him has eventually gotten an injury.
Shoot, Michael, I think even got injured a couple times.
I think so, but I don't know. I wasn't watching whenever.
Yeah, well, I wasn't even watching it.
Yeah, but you're into this a lot more than I was. I just recently got really into football two, maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah, so I mean, I think Michael. I think Michael Vick.
I need a new knee.
I think Michael Vick got and some injuries from just rushing. So yeah, I mean shoot, look at Tua.
Tagovailoa.
He's kind of a mobile quarterback.
He can be. Yeah, I would say he's a Daniel Jones mobile quarterback.
And look, he tore his ACL.
Yeah, a lot of people were kind of apprehensive about getting Tagovailoa this year because of him kind of getting a couple of injuries, but you can't go based off 1 or 2 injuries.
Yeah. You
can't go, oh, he's injury prone because he has 1 or 2 injuries in 4 years of playing.
Yeah. He's
been in there 4 years. He's a mobile quarterback, and he's a quarterback. He's gonna get hit.
Oh yeah.
So I mean,
but I mean,
no matter how much shit I like to give Rodgers for getting his collarbone broken and getting hurt the next year as well.
Yeah. But I mean, Rodgers is still, a great quarterback. I'll give him a minute. He's a great quarterback, and I'll say he's all right.
I don't want to admit he's good.
So,
He's okay.
I feel like he's going to have another great year this year. I mean, I honestly do feel like he's going to. I don't think he's going to really have people to pass to, but I think people will make plays a little bit. I don't know.
This is one thing I will give Rodgers, and you don't see me giving Rodgers much.
No.
Rodgers, whenever he has a chip on his shoulder, he plays phenomenally. And this season, he has a chip on his shoulder because he has to prove himself that he belongs in the starting spot after Jordan Love got drafted.
Yeah.
Because right now, this draft says that the Packers are saying, yeah, Rodgers, you have a time clock.
Mm-hmm.
It's either you have this 2 years before you can get out of the contract or this 4 years.
See, and you don't ever see a team go and draft a quarterback when they have a great quarterback like Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, they're getting rid of Aaron. This puts a definitive time clock on Aaron.
Yeah, you just don't see it. I mean, that would be like, I don't know. Who's a good example? That would. I'm just going to use Ben Frick right now. I think he's got like 2 or 3 years left on his contract. That would be like the Steelers go pick up a QB in the draft. I mean, yeah, he's about to retire soon, but also we got 2 quarterbacks behind him. So if you could draft another quarterback, that's a 4-string quarterback.
Yeah, but see, Rodgers has 4 years left on his contract. That's quite a bit.
Well, yeah.
And yes, he has 2 years until he can get out. But if they get rid of him, that's so much cap space that they just wasted.
Mm-hmm.
That's so much money they just wasted.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're going to get rid of him in 2 years.
Yeah.
I think 4 years is how much time he has left.
Yeah.
So he is going to be on that field every day proving himself.
He's what, 35? I mean, he's still young.
Same age Brett Favre was whenever Aaron got drafted.
Yeah, I mean, he's still young. I mean,
oh yeah, he's been there 15 years and is only 35.
Yeah, I mean, Drew Brees is 41.
41. He's going into his 40. Is he going into his 41 season or his 42 season? I think it's 41.
I think he's 41, but I mean, like, still, I mean, he's
old for a quarterback.
Yeah. I mean, shoot, look at Tom Brady. He's still playing, and he's 43.
He's
42. Yeah. So, I mean.
Yeah, but Tom wants to play until he's 45.
Yeah.
So, what do you think the Bucs are going to do after Tom turns 45?
I mean, next couple of years, they definitely need to be searching for a QB, no doubt. If not, going into free agency and picking up one.
Because no matter how much shit I give Tom, he can train a quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
Just look at fucking Jimmy.
Yeah. Dude, like, I don't know. The Bucs are going to have an interesting year. They're set.
Except for defense.
Yeah. Which the Bucs picked up more defensive. The Bucs picked up more defensive players than offensive this draft, which I think it's that they're smart.
They needed to.
Yeah. But and I think we both can admit when Gronk and Brady are on the field together,
they make magic.
They make magic, yeah.
If they had Edelman, their team would be oh my god.
But here's the thing. You got Gronk and Brady, which is already a dangerous force, plus Godwin on one side and Mike Evans on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, they just drafted a running back for the run game.
Yeah.
Their offense is set. And they also picked up on some offensive linemen, too. So they're set.
Yeah, every single game they go into this season is going to be an offensive game.
Oh, yeah. So this is rebuilding their defense. I mean, okay, I will give the Bucs this. They have a decent defensive lineman. I'm not worried about their defensive linemen. I'm worried about their linebackers and secondary. I feel like the Bucs are going to have – I don't think they'll make the – God. Yeah, I don't think they'll make the playoffs. I think they'll be 1 or 2 games out from the wild card because I don't know, because that really helped the offense getting Gronk.
I think they're making wild card with this 17 thing. I definitely have them in wild card.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, you also got to think you got people like the Saints, Vikings, 49ers. What are some other NFC teams?
I don't see the 49ers doing any. I don't see the 49ers doing shit this year. I see them going off of a Super Bowl high and them because they lost. They lost. Yeah. Who'd they lose? It was one of their best players.
Well, they actually just lost 2 good players. They 2 good receivers.
Yeah, and
Sanders, which is going to the Saints.
It was the other one that I'm talking about.
Oh, Goodwin.
Good, yeah. And Goodwin was such an important piece of that offense.
Yeah.
Especially during that Super Bowl run.
And he went to a team that receiver.
Yeah. So, I mean, I see the 49ers not doing horrible. I see them still having a winning season.
I think they'll more have a run game. And with them, I think they confirmed it. I think they released D Ford and Quan Alexander, the linebackers. Yeah, and those were the two that were getting the sacks besides Nick Bosa.
Yeah.
So with then two important pieces off of the defense, it's going to be interesting. We'll just have to see if they can get something figured out. I mean, I don't know. I don't think they'll have a deep playoff team, but they do. I give them to the divisional round, and then they'll play someone and get beat bad.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. It just depends on who they face. I mean, I haven't looked at who they play this year, so yeah.
I don't know. All right, so let's do our way too early playoff pictures. Who do you see going for NFC?
Saints, Vikings, possibly the Giants.
Damn, really?
Mm-hmm. Wild card. I'll give you a wild card.
Okay.
So I'll see. Okay, maybe divisional because of who's in your conference.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely Saints. Falcons are going to have an interesting year, as well as Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
They got the weapons. They got the skill. It's just, are they going to use it? So Falcons, definitely the Vikings, definitely.
What? Did we get a comment? Who is that?
Oh, no, I love the Packers draft. We got a franchise QB and a stud running back. Well, see, okay. Here.
Go, hashtag go back go.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
Thank you for commenting.
Yeah, hold on. Okay, so this is what I have an issue. Look how many running backs you all have picked up in the offseason, during the season. You guys are stacked on QBs. It's just they're not known for because who's the Packers running back?
Who's the Packers? I don't follow the Packers at all. I couldn't tell you that.
Me and Chance are we're just talking about this. God, this is gonna bug me now.
So okay, while you're thinking that, I'll give you this. Yes,
I'm looking up.
You had a pretty good draft, other than Jordan Love, and your opinion, people's opinion on whether Jordan Love was a good pick can vary.
Aaron Jones, okay, yeah, Aaron Jones, yeah. So Aaron Jones has been doing great, and then and Jamal Williams.
Okay, yeah,
Jamal Williams. So you all got two running backs that are like their names out there. You got backup. Jamal Williams will be backup, of course. Plus the other, God, I don't even know how many running backs you all picked up in the offseason that can do. So I think you all were kind of bad for doing the running back selection. The QB,
that could go either way.
I'm back and forth just because. Yeah, Rodgers still has 4 years. Dexter Williams, but he can't get on the field.
Oh, can't get on the field?
Oh, okay. Yes, I didn't know that. But see, Aaron Rodgers got 4 years. I'm not mad that you all picked up a QB. I'm upset about you drafted because I don't know. I was looking at Love's tape, well, his highlights, and yeah, he is. I mean, he's got an arm. He's got the accuracy. But is he going to be able to build up to be that starting QB for the next couple years? Like he's not as good as Joe Burrow. He's not as good as I can't think of QB's names right now, but
we're supposed to be talking about the draft, and we can't even know, and we don't even know the players.
Yeah, I know. Well,
you're getting some major glare.
Yeah, I know. Jesus is looking in.
All right, you talk. I'm going to do something about that.
Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, the Oregon QB.
That fix it?
A little bit.
Yeah.
The Oregon QB, I mean, he's going to the Chargers. I think you all would have had a better – yeah, Herbert, yeah. I think if Herbert would have went to the Packers, I would have been more okay with that choice. But since you all –
I would have laughed even harder because I think Jordan Love is better than Herbert.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think so. But here's the thing. You also traded a spot to get a QB, too. I mean, you all made one mistake. You all didn't focus on anyone Rodgers can throw to. Rodgers is maybe.
They did later on in the draft.
Well,
I think they got a receiver.
Well, yeah, that was later. They need someone that will go out and perform like CeeDee Lamb.
Damn, CD's gonna perform.
Yeah, and he went to the Cowboys too.
I'm kind of scared about that.
Yeah, I feel like CD's gonna have a year. But I mean, he went
Tua or Herbert.
Yeah, Tua. No, just because of his ACL tear, I don't think he's gonna be as mobile. I don't think he's gonna be as mobile as Jesus.
We got a halfback / tight end in the 3rd round, but we didn't draft a receiver at all. Oh, okay.
We picked up
Funch. I can't read. It's far away from me.
Funches and free agency.
Okay, well, so they did get a receiver in free agency, but not during the draft.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you all needed to focus on tight end. Each back, it's like a tight end you play. Okay, well, yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, I feel like you all needed to focus on receivers more.
Yeah, and this is what I was saying before. I think before you joined. This is one thing I'll give Rodgers. I don't, like I said again, I don't give Rodgers much because I'm not a huge fan of the Packers. No offense, but whenever he has a chip on his shoulder, he performs. He goes God mode.
Yeah.
And right now he has to prove himself because this is what the Packers saying, yeah, Aaron, you have a time clock. You need to start proving yourself.
And I think that's part of the reason why they lost.
Oh my God. You might want to just get in front of that.
Jesus. I think that's part of the reason why you all lost. Hashtag Godgers. That was good. But no, I feel like that's part of the reason why you all lost in the playoff last year. I think you all had the potential.
They were only one game off from the Super Bowl. Yeah. And I'll give them that. They played one hell of a season.
And I feel like you all would have beat the 49ers if you had more weapons. I honestly do. Because Rodgers is definitely a better QB than Jimmy Garoppolo. I will give him that. 49ers has got one hell of a defense. Well, last year, not this year. But I don't know. I feel like if y'all had more weapons, I think you all would have been in the Super Bowl, definitely. And then that would have been a good Super Bowl as the Chiefs and Packers. Chiefs and Packers, yeah. That would have been
Chance would have been really, really excited for that one.
Yeah, I think, but
I still think the Chiefs would have.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs still would have had it, but yeah,
that's not a kick to you guys, but I just think all around the Chiefs have a better team.
Oh yeah, I mean, Chiefs has got,
especially this year with you guys losing some of your key players.
Yeah,
like Blake Martinez is gone. Like you have multiple linebackers that were taken away from your roster.
Yeah, so I mean,
by us.
Yeah, so I mean, I feel like if y'all would have picked up weapons, I think you all would have had a deep playoff run again. But I don't know. I mean, but Rodgers can be that GOAT in the playoffs. I mean, he can be one of, or if not the best, like QB in the playoffs.
And that's saying something because he has to deal with the fact that the Packers beat him in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, so I mean, I will definitely give Rodgers that. I mean, I think he's.
I like bringing that up at any point I can, just to rub it in your face.
I think we can improve on offense because it's the second year in this scheme. Yeah, but I mean,
I don't know. We'll just have to see where it goes.
I mean, I think you all will have a playoff season, but I don't think you all will make it as far just because the receiving core. You all definitely got the run game. You got the QB. You got the defense. Well, not the linebacker position, but you all kind of still got the defense. So I mean, it's gonna be interesting to watch.
Yeah. Let's scroll so we can make it easier. There we go. But yeah, thanks for talking with us, man. Yeah. But we totally skipped over our way too early playoff picture.
Yeah.
Because we were having
Packers are going to be running balance formation down. Raises many two tight end sets. Yes. Okay.
We'll answer this and then
I actually like seeing that they were running the ball more, but I mean y'all did pick up a tight end, which is going to help y'all since y'all just lost Jimmy Graham. I mean, I think that'll definitely help y'all, but I don't know. I mean, hey, Matt LaFleur is a great coach. I mean, what he did is
oh my God. you guys that you got him. I really do.
Yeah, I mean, his first year brought him 13-3. I don't think a rookie coach did that big of dominance in his first year. I mean, it was impressive, and I think you all are definitely gonna make it to the Super Bowl if you all pick up the receiving core. If you pick up the receiving core, pick up a couple more linebackers. Oh yeah, I definitely think you all have Super Bowl potential.
So yeah, the Packers over the next couple of years are going to do some things. Okay. Whether or not they make it to the Super Bowl is up entirely on if Rodgers lets this pressure get to him.
I don't think he will, because I mean he's
a hell of a quarterback.
Yeah,
I'll give it to him.
Yeah,
but how about this? I'll do NFC. You do AFC.
Over the playoffs?
Yeah, because your team's in the AFC and you are a lot more passionate about that division than I am.
Okay. Yeah.
So you can go first. Let's hear AFC.
Okay. AFC, Bills, Titans, Ravens. Okay, so Bills, Titans, Ravens, Chiefs.
Put them in seeds.
Oh God. Do I have to? Because there's only a first seed who moves on to the.
Okay. All right. Don't put them in seeds, but say who you're putting in the wild card.
Oh, wild card. Okay.
So you have Ravens, Bills.
Okay, so Texans in the wild card. Depending how we play, Steelers.
I put you in the wild card because of the 7 teams.
Raiders are going to be interesting. I'm not even joking.
Really, wild card Raiders?
I think so.
Damn. All right.
Their draft, and plus they got another QB, but behind Derek Carr that's got the skill. Oh yes, I definitely think and they picked up some defensive players too. I definitely think the Raiders have a shot to go to the wild card this year.
They have a shot. It's just depending on if they take to this new placement of where their team is. If if Las Vegas is welcoming.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't really follow the Raiders at all,
yeah.
So I don't know how Las Vegas feels about getting the Raiders.
I think the Raiders have a shot. I do.
Because I know that Oakland fans are salty as hell right now.
Yeah. Broncos are going to be interesting too. I don't think they'll make it though. Maybe 1 or 2 games.
I don't think Broncos will go.
Give Drew Lock another year.
Another year or two until he fully comes in and shines.
I mean, shoot, just the games he played, he shined.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, like, fully,
well, yeah.
Because that's shining for us.
Raiders and Broncos both had crazy. Yeah, I know. I mean, they make.
Oh, I know. They made great plays during this draft.
Yeah, I mean, they got good players, filled the positions that they needed. So.
I can't tell you who they got because I mainly followed my team's draft.
Yeah, so the Raiders will.
And it kind of made me upset.
I think the Raiders will make it to the wild card.
Yeah.
There's 4 spots. No, there's 2 spots in the wild card. 4 spots.
This new rule is getting in my head.
Okay, no,
there's 4 speed. There's 4 seeds.
Okay, so there's 3 wild card spots because there's the number 1 seed that skips the week, and then the 4 divisions, and then the 3 wild card. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So,
all right. So I'm gonna do NFC now.
Yeah.
I have Saints most definitely going. Vikings. I have Bucks making a wild card.
There's 1 bye seed now, 4 division winners and 3. Okay.
Yeah. 1 bye seed now. What does he mean by a bye seed?
So you know how like the number 1 and 2 seed got bye weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that.
Oh, all right. Okay, this new rule confuses the hell out of me. So I have the Saints going, the Vikings going, Bucks making wild card. I have either the Giants with the plays we made during the draft and the plays we made during the offseason, us barely squeaking through to the wild card or losing in the divisional round.
Yeah.
I don't have us going very far into the playoffs if we make it. Because we're losing that wild card game if we get in it.
I swear. Watch y'all like shine and just shock the world.
What if we pull the biggest upset of NFL history and get into like first seed in our oh my God. I swear. But that's really there's the Bucks are going to be interesting this year with Brady and Gronk because
They're
I
mad.
don't like Brady. You don't, but I have to say this: Brady and Gronk, whenever they get together, they make magic. And with Brady and Gronk, I don't know. With Godwin and Evans, it's just I don't know. It's going to be one hell of an offense with them. Their defense is not really anything to be proud of, not anything to really boast about. But, having Tom Brady, having Godwin, having Evans, and having Gronk all on the same freaking field, it's going to be one hell of a show.
Mm-hmm.
So I have them going wild card. The Cowboys, I hate talking about the Cowboys. I really do. They made some good plays this draft. CeeDee Lamb, Jesus Christ.
Picked up
like
linebackers too.
Damn, they picked up one. They placed a franchise tag on Dak Prescott.
Mm-hmm.
Dak has a couple more years I give him until he really shines. Or I think these next couple of years for Dak are his make or break.
Yeah.
Because Dak's not fantastic. He does not deserve the amount of money that the Cowboys are paying him. He does not deserve $34 million. And he wants 40.
Yeah.
Did you see the comment he made? I can't support my family on 34 mil. Is that dude stupid? I don't know. The Cowboys don't really have the best track record of having, good people as players. Yeah. One dude literally stabbed a teammate.
Yeah.
And then they got rid of the teammate who was stabbed. So, not saying that the Cowboys really have a good track record, but they're going to be kind of forces to be reckoned with. I'm just going to say our division is not going to be the laughingstock anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Redskins getting Chase Young, that's going to help them out a lot. And I think they got another.
My NFC by is New Orleans, Packers. It's New Orleans, okay.
Packers, Cowboys, and Rams
win the division. 49ers in wild card. The Rams.
That's a bold prediction right there, buddy.
Wow.
Why do you say Rams? Tell us in the comments while we keep talking about why we don't say Rams.
Yes, Eagles in the wild card.
Eagles in the wild card. I can see it.
I could see it.
But the Eagles really need to show up.
Yeah. Which they did towards the end of the season last season.
Towards the end, but the entire first 3 quarters
is that motivation gonna carry them into this season? I mean, Carson did phenomenal towards the end of the season.
I'm calling another I'm calling another Chiefs Super Bowl this year.
You think so?
Yeah.
Rams are still really good and got a lot of rest, where the 49ers have the Super Bowl hangover playing into February.
Oh yeah, I don't see the 40. If you were here earlier, I said the same thing.
Lost a lot of talent and their draft sucked.
Yeah. If you were here earlier, I said the same thing about the 49ers having they're not going anywhere. I don't see them making any big plays this year.
I don't know. I mean, the Rams
barely squeaked into that Super Bowl 2 years back.
And
barely.
They didn't really.
And losing by 55 points
to the Bucks, to the Buccaneers, the team they had last season.
Yeah.
Wait, did you say losing by 55 points?
No, not losing by 55, but letting the Bucks have 55
points. Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
okay.
In Seattle, I think Seattle's going to be interesting.
No matter what.
Rams would have made the playoffs last year under the current play. Yes, they would have.
Oh, yeah, but
I don't know. I mean,
but under this current, we can't really go into effect under what would have happened under this current rule. Yeah. We have to go over what happened last year.
Yeah, and I mean, now this rule is in effect. Anyone can go now. I mean, not just the Rams. I mean, anyone can go.
Yeah. Hell, like he said, bold prediction, Raiders.
Yeah.
Oh, like you said, fucking Raiders could go. But did he say anything else?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think they've got a shot. I really do.
Yeah, well, what were you most happy with your team's draft?
Most happy? It's between the safety and the wide receiver. The reason why I'm saying this too, wide receiver, we have a young receiving core, and yeah, I know he just came out of the draft. He's still young, but I think if we have another person to throw to, I think it won't be that bad. Because one of our Ryan Switzer, he's so tiny.
He's so tiny.
I'm not even joking. He is so small. I mean, he can make plays. He's got speed because he's our punt returner, but we need height, and that's what we got off of this dude. Chase Claypool. I mean, he played for Notre Dame. I mean, he's got height on him. So, and the safety, even though we led the NFL in forced turnovers last year, I still feel like we still got passed on a lot. So I definitely feel like we could use another safety I still cornerback. And I don't know. The linebacker, it's not why we have a linebacker, because I think we could use a linebacker. It's just
the mics definitely work, guys. They're definitely there for a reason. But keep going.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like who we got. I mean, he's got a lot of size on him, and what we do is we get speedy linebackers. I mean, look at TJ Watt. I mean, look at the way he can get off that block. His speed helps him. I mean, he's had 34.5 sacks in the past 3 years. That is insane. And then plus Devin Bush, the guy we got last year in the draft. I mean, he's got some speed on him too. I mean, he can chase down a running back if he needs to. And Bud Dupree, I mean, he's been there a while, but he still gets at it.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
so you were pretty okay with a lot of your draft.
Oh, yeah.
Except for the running back.
Running back. And offensive guard is interesting. I don't know why we really – because, I mean –
I don't know. Because your offensive line isn't that young.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just there for a secondary.
Yeah, but, I mean –
what round did you pick him up?
Round 4.
Yeah, see, that's a good round. It's not like you picked him up in the first or second round.
And, I mean, it's going to be – I don't know, because some of our offensive linemen also got hurt, like Marcus Pouncey.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was injured. So that game against was it Patriots? I want to think Patriots, but that was week 1. AFC, KC gets by, Indy, Baltimore, Buffalo, and divisions. My Houston get by. Indy, wow. That's
Colts? I mean, I've heard a lot of people saying Colts going through.
That's gonna be because which quarterback did they choose in the draft?
I don't follow the Colts.
I think they got a quarterback in the draft. I think it's like right there on the edge of my tongue.
On the edge of my tongue.
Colts have Rivers. Yeah, but Colts is like, I mean,
Rivers.
Rivers is getting
old.
I mean, Rivers hasn't been showing up the past couple years. He really hasn't.
It's like what Brett Favre. It's like how Brett Favre went downhill his past couple of years, and him getting injuries. And
I definitely say, I mean,
I feel like Rivers on this team is going to be like Brett Favre wasn't on Minnesota.
Yeah, Rivers is going to be here maybe 2 to 3 years.
At a max, I give him 3. Yeah, at a max, 2, 3.
Yeah.
But.
And I'm not even joking. Don't be surprised if he retires after this year. Depending on the season, don't be surprised if he retires after this year.
I feel like he should have retired last year.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people thought he was going to. Favre brought Minnesota to an NFC
championship game.
Yeah.
Yes, but Favre's season as a player that wasn't only because of Favre. It's because Minnesota had a hell of a team.
Yeah, it wasn't because of Favre. I mean, Minnesota had Moss had, I don't know.
They had Moss in their head. Yeah, but I remember whenever.
I don't know the player names, but I know they had one hell of an offense, and it was. I mean, Favre made throws, but if you actually look back at the clips, I was actually watching the throwback game. Colts have picked Easton in the draft, but he won't play for a few years. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, so. I don't know. If you looked at I was watching a throwback game from the Vikings versus the Packers. And
Favre on the Vikings?
Yeah, a lot of throws. He was just throwing up. Like, just throwing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just to try to get the touchdown. I mean, he wasn't making smart throws against when he was on.
He was just trying to win the game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
It's kind of what Brady did last year.
Yeah.
He wasn't taking his time. He was just like, all right, you know what?
Yeah.
Fuck this shit.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't think the Colts will do anything for the next.
I wouldn't say do anything. I say I don't see the Colts.
Okay, I don't think they'll make the playoffs. I think they'll have. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's going to be.
Well, with my draft, I was 50-50 with my draft. First round pick, we took Andrew Thomas instead of Isaiah Simmons. A lot of our fans were not okay with that. We're just not happy with that decision.
I mean, I could see why, but
I can understand why we took Thomas. Because, like I said earlier, no matter how many playmakers you have on the team, if you can't get that ball off, it makes no difference whatsoever. So Daniel needed protection. Yeah. Saquon needed protection. And that's what we got with Andrew Thomas. Mm. And then the one pick in this entire draft that I am 100% fucking ecstatic for was Xavier McKinney. Oh. Xavier McKinney as our safety is going to do some shit. Oh, my God. Have you seen his highlights?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. It was ridiculous. We got him in the second round.
Yeah, he can read the offense. There's not a lot of safeties in college that can do what he can do.
Yeah, we got him as the fourth pick in the second round. Yeah. That's ridiculous. I was not expecting him to make it that far. To be honest, I wasn't expecting Isaiah Simmons to make it as far as he did.
Yeah, I mean,
I was expecting the draft to go Joe Burrow, Chase Young, whoever the fucking Lions were going to pick.
There's a corner.
Isaiah. Wait, they said something.
McKinney can tackle. Yes.
McKinney's a beast, dude.
Yeah.
And then with the rest of we picked 2 tackles during the draft. I'm okay with Matt Pert. He's not fantastic, but he's not terrible.
Yeah.
We picked 2 cornerbacks. Darnay Holmes. There isn't really much to say about Darnay. Yeah. He didn't do a lot, but what he did do was decent.
Yeah.
We got a guard, which we need our line up, so I'm very okay with that guard. We got 4 linebackers. That's what I'm not okay with. 4. We got Cameron Brown, Carter Coughlin, TJ Brunson, and Tay Crowder. Not to mention us getting Blake Martinez from you guys.
And the other linebacker I got from you guys.
And another one that we got.
They should have done that one. Oh, I totally agree with that.
Oh, I understand. Yeah, everybody, even me. I was hating on Eli for the last year he was in there.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my God, Eli, you need to do some shit. And then I would sit over what our line would look like, and I would sit over. We had Pat Shermer as a coach. We have Dave Gettleman as a GM, and I'm like, okay, well, whenever Eli was actually surrounded by good players, he would make plays. Yeah. Whenever he had a good coach, he would make plays. Whenever we haven't had a decent GM in like a decade. So, but with good players around him and with a great coach like Coughlin was, Eli would make plays.
Yeah.
He wouldn't make plays like his brother would.
No.
But he would still make plays.
Yeah.
But I'm really happy with how Eli went out, though. I would have liked him to play more games than his last season, but I'm really happy with the way the fans sent him on.
Oh yeah, and then them to retire his jersey.
It's really cool.
Yeah,
no more number 10. Yeah, which I think is awesome.
Yeah, and
with us most likely going with Daniel Jones as our next franchise QB and our next 15 to 16 year QB.
Yeah.
I don't know. If he can get his turnovers under control, he's going to be a scary quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to be terrifying.
He's only going into his second year.
Yeah.
He was already good. His next 5 years, he's still got to build on.
Yeah. And he's a decently agile quarterback.
So, fan of the Giants. Who was the other guy fan of? I'm a fan of the Steelers.
Yeah, he's a Steelers guy. We should have made that clear whenever we were talking about our team's drafts.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
We made it clear earlier in the podcast.
Yeah.
But Yeah, he's a Big Ben fan. Is Big Ben or God damn it. Am I really forgetting this dude's name?
What?
Your quarterback that is an
Which
announcer
one?
now.
Oh, that's an announcer now?
Yeah.
Terry Bradshaw?
Yeah, Terry Bradshaw. He's not an announcer, but he's a
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brothers too. Oh,
my
nice.
brother is as well. He's a friend. He's not a brother. Even though we look insanely alike. Yeah. I think I have your second chin. Yeah. Those are our teams, but I think we've really talked about everything we could in the draft that we know of right now. But how do you think our two teams are going to do next year, based on your opinion of how our draft and how the offseason went? But I don't know. Are you excited for this season?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
damn.
Oh, that felt nice.
It didn't sound nice.
What was your question?
How do you feel going into this
Oh,
season?
okay. Feel good. I mean,
I think the Giants did a lot to improve. I would say that. I would say we're going to do better than we did last season.
Yeah.
But I give us another 3 to 4 years before we make a championship game and 5 to 6 years before we make a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So I have us in the next 3 to 4 years going to the championship, losing the championship, which is going to suck. And then 5 to 6 going to the Super Bowl. And if we win it there,
the Steelers always have a shot with Big Ben, but they didn't have much draft capital. I don't like the draft. Yeah, I mean,
fair point. But what you also got to realize, without Big Ben, without some of their major key players last year, they were one game from making it to the wild card. And with their third string quarterback, without Juju, without Connor, without one of their most deadly offensive linemen,
Marcus Pouncey made the all-decade team. I mean, he's crazy what he can do. I don't know, that center too. I mean, he can snap the ball and get on the block just like that. But I don't know, man. I can agree. I mean, the running back, I think they will make the playoffs. Yeah. The running back, I totally did not agree with. Linebacker, it's not that I don't agree with the position. It's just who we got. We usually go after speedy linebackers, and we did it this time. So I don't know if they're trying to do something off of that. I don't know. Safety, I definitely agree with. Wide receiver, I definitely agree with. Offensive guard,
I just noticed that you say with way weird.
Yeah, I know. I just noticed that too. I don't think it's the way I say it. I think it's just the way it came out.
I agree with.
With.
There you go.
Yeah, it's just came out. And then the defensive tackle.
How many picks did y'all
I
get?
don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had 6 picks.
We had 10.
Yeah, so I mean,
I feel like we wasted 4 of them.
The DT
4
can be.
linebackers.
I mean, we have a decent defensive lineman. Good God. So I mean, I don't know, but the one I definitely think we wasted was the running back. Definitely, I think we could have picked up a receiver off of that or a decent cornerback off of that.
I feel like we wasted 1,
Claypool, Magar,
2. I think we wasted 2 picks this draft. Yeah. The other 8 were semi-decent or really, really good.
Yeah.
Or break your draft.
Yeah. I don't think
was Claypool the receiver?
Yeah, he had 150 receptions, 2,159 yards, and 19 touchdowns.
In how many years?
I think that was his career.
That was his career?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, we'll just have to see where this season goes.
Yeah.
But I think we're gonna wrap it up here, man.
He's like a receiver or tight end. Yeah.
I mean,
he's got size.
Yeah. Now, yeah.
Which is gonna help us.
But thank you for talking with us.
All right.
Have a good one, guys. Yeah. See you around, hopefully. All right.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
Talk to you later, man. That was a weird way to end it.
Yeah.
Can I Oh, that's all right.
Haha.